called the male Karen.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at 10 times beach Karens faced justice.
I'm probably gonna get very violent pretty soon. Thank God you're here.
Cool. Keep going.
For this list, we'll be looking at rude and entitled people who showcase their horrible behavior on or near the beach and receive some sweet, delightful consequences in return. Have you ever seen a beach Karen in all their terrible glory? Let us know below. Belcher Bash.
So what do you call yourself? What do you think you are?
My name's Tara. That's what I am.
You'd think being fired for using racial slurs might inspire you to make different choices. But apparently this was something Tara Lynn Belcher of Myrtle Beach wasn't going to do. In May 2015, shortly after losing her job following a racist tirade, Belcher was followed and filmed by a man who witnessed her outburst in the store as she headed to the Aqua Beach Resort to reportedly hail a taxi. This angered our unemployed Karen, who argued, threw in more slurs, spat on the guy, then allegedly assaulted him. When the cops arrived, Belcher told them she was attacked by the man, which the police quickly realized was false once they saw the guy's footage and arrested her instead. Heavenly Ken. Usually, the beach is a relaxing place where you soak up the sun, not a place to record yourself going off on a racist rant. But the latter is what Adam Katavelos went with in 2018 while vacationing in Greece. The South African deemed the beach heavenly as there were no black people there and threw in some slurs for good measure for his social media video. And the backlash was epic.
Social media users soon made the video trend with their opinions. The Human Rights Commission says they've received complaints about the video.
Immediately, folks called for a boycott of Katavelos' family business. As such, he was fired by his family. To make it worse for him, in 2019, Katavelos pleaded guilty to crimen injuria. He was handed a $3,300 fine or 2 years of imprisonment, each suspended for 5 years.
I'm truly disgusted, horrified, and ashamed of my behavior.
Clothes police. In 2021, a group of teenage women were hanging out on the sand in Fort Collins, Colorado, and having a nice time. Not on Logan Dorn's watch.
You're flaunting your stuff.
I'm not flaunting anything. Don't look at me.
The self-righteous nuisance decided to confront the group and tried to shame their costumes by comparing them to explicit media and requesting the women cover up at the beach in the sun.
Next time you come to a beach and there's young eyes, take that into consideration.
What are you talking about?
You can probably bet he didn't give this same treatment to men in the area. After the videos of the incident gained infamy on TikTok, Dorn uploaded a response where he doubled down on his outdated views. His employer, Mighty Hand Construction, a Christian building company, investigated the harassment and concluded by firing Dorn.
The construction company where he worked said an investigation led to his immediate termination.
Beach ride. When the sun's out, going for a drive can be really pleasant, but best to stick to the roads, not do a DUI, and not use a public beach as a makeshift racetrack. Except that's what Sarah Ramsamy did in May 2023.
Now, she says that she was trying to turn around after learning that cars were not allowed on the beach and is not sure what happened.
The inebriated Ramsamy drove her and a passenger along Smyrna Dunes Park in Florida, nearly hitting several families during the 50-mile-per-hour joyride before stopping in the water.
I was just yelling at them from the window, you almost hit my child, firstly, many other kids, dogs, and she was like, well, I didn't.
When interviewed, Ramsamy mentioned that others told her she almost ran over a child, but she didn't think so.
I didn't think that we did, but that's what they told us.
Yikes. Unsurprisingly, Ramsamy was arrested for a DUI, reckless driving, and ignoring a traffic control device. Canopy Karens. In July 2014, an unidentified man spotted shenanigans happening on the sand at New Smyrna Beach in Florida. So he began recording as he approached two women trying to put up a canopy. After asking if the beach items were theirs and getting confirmation, he dropped the bombshell it was actually his.
This is our stuff.
This is yours?
Yes.
Wait a minute. This is ours.
No.
After looking surprised for a while, the women, Kathleen Duffy and Linda Duffy Kelly, lashed out and got aggressive. resulting in them striking the cameraman as he laughed at the bizarre circumstance.
Step back. Stop it.
Seriously?
After the public shaming, Duffy and Kelly decided to issue a defamation suit against Fox News after the broadcaster accused them of stealing the canopy. The case was eventually dismissed in 2016, likely with a lot of pointless lawyer fees. Confession.
Again, what are you doing?
Taking a video of this is
And you're
absolutely
sending to the
ridiculous.
FBI?
In May 2022, a Karen returned to the Boathouse restaurant off Hendry's Beach in Santa Barbara, California, after her card was declined when paying the bill the night before. As insurance, the restaurant held her ID until they got the cash. Instead, after attempting PayPal, Karen tried claiming that the restaurant declined her money, so she should get her ID.
Your behavior is the unprofessional one, not mine. Do you see how that works?
Getting nowhere, Karen turned her ire to a black man who recorded the bizarre event and immediately showed her racism. Karen even stated that she was a racist, albeit with an attempt at sarcasm. Eventually, the manager gave in and handed Karen her ID, but with the caveat that Karen could never return to the restaurant.
So cool, dude. And you're cool, dude. You saved her life, dude.
Running racism. In August 2020, Brittany, Jessica, and Raquel went for what should have been an enjoyable Sunday morning jog along Dockweiler State Beach in Los Angeles, California. But that was ruined by an unidentified woman who went on a racist tirade against the three women.
I think all of us were caught off guard when we heard her yell, no more N-word at us.
On top of throwing in slurs, she told the women they needed to go back to their continent of Africa. Yikes. She also claimed that the runners had assaulted her and she would contact the police to press charges.
I have to expose this. And so I actually just caught up to her and was like, tell me again what you said. And that's when I started recording and she just continued on.
Well, the LA community was livid that this happened on their turf.
I didn't think this would ever happen in Los Angeles. I haven't experienced it. And it was a very sobering experience.
Creating the event Run Against Racism. The local people joined the running women in solidarity on their weekly exercise, isolating the harassing woman with her racist views.
I think that the takeaway from all of this is just that racism still exists. It's very prominent today. It happens everywhere, including in Los Angeles, where we may not have thought that this would have happened. And we need to make people aware that it's not a thing of the past.
Texas Trump tirade. In May 2017, Noria Elward and her family were having a lovely day on the beach in South Padre Island, Texas, when two women asked for help dealing with Alexander Downing, who was seemingly drunk. When Allward's father calmly spoke to him, it seemed fine. For a moment. Then Downing unleashed his racist views on the Muslim family, on top of violent threats, comparing them to extremist groups, grabbing his crotch, and claiming Christianity would rise against Sharia law. Downing also added that Donald Trump would stop them. Right. Downing was arrested for public intoxication. Orange Crush. It takes a certain level of Karen-ness to publicly broadcast your apparent participation in a crime on social media and expect no legal repercussions. In April 2023, during an event called Orange Crush, a woman and her adult daughter were attacked by a group of people and robbed on a beach in Tybee Island, Georgia. And the shocking video of the crime was put up on social media, disturbing viewers. Jasmine Murphy shared the clip and implicated herself by stating she was leaving her footprint on Tybee Island. Soon after getting numerous tip-offs from the public, Murphy was tracked down at her job by the police and charged with assaults and robbery.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Anti-Air Karen. In May 2014, Austin Howitt was flying his drone over Hammonasset Beach State Park in Madison, Connecticut. Calling him a pervert, a woman named Andrea Mears assaulted him.
Stop. Stop.
Is this your property?
Stop. This guy is taking pictures and trying to upload them from a camera. Can you guys get here?
Hitting him and ripping his shirts. Howitt recorded the assault on his cell phone. Mears was later arrested. She claimed that Howitt had been photographing women on the beach and that he attacked her first but edited it out.
And looking at this video, I mean, what up with this woman?
Howitt later uploaded landscape footage from the beach, and a spokesperson from the state's Department of Energy and Environmental Protection stated that the drone had been flying too high to make out individuals. Mears received accelerated rehabilitation, where her record would be wiped after 2 years of probation, and ordered to have no contact with Howitt.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.